Hi everyone, this is Warwick from Casual Chess, back for another game. Just going to play a 5-minute game today instead of my usual 10 minutes. Might start with e4 I think. Looks like I'm playing someone from Iceland, I believe that is. e4, e5, nf3. Okay, he's going to play the Philidor defense. I might look for an early castle, play g3, look to fianchetto that bishop. I have a feeling he's going to start playing up this king side of the board. I won't let that bother me, I'll still go for my early castle. I like to get that castle done early just because I'm not that good, and if you screw up you can easily make a mistake and lose it if you're not already in safety. I think I'm going to play c3, look to develop that pawn on d to d4. He hasn't really put a stop to those plans at all. I'm now not liking his pawn on the h file though. It's stopping me from getting that bishop all the way out to g5 where I'd really like it. Okay, he's using his queen to attack my e-pawn. By playing a move with my knight on the f file, I could potentially kick him if I play to h4 and simultaneously protect that pawn with my fianchettoed bishop. I think I'll develop my castle first. Pardon me, my rook, not my castle. Shouldn't be calling it that. Protect that piece and I'll start to aggress upon that e-file. He's playing pretty quickly. I'm starting to think now that I might start to play e5, open up the position a bit, but just in case if I play e5 and he plays d5, I think I'll get my knight into the game just a bit better first. Just so you know guys, I've messed around with some of the audio recording settings for this game. I'm not sure if they're going to be better or worse, but if you can't hear me or you can or you're fine with it, let me know in the comments. Consider giving the video a like as well if you want to make my day. I'd have a little laugh if you did, considering this whole channel really is just for fun. I think it's time to play e5. I've used almost half my time and I like to think that I've got some good development at the moment, but certainly could be better. Alright, I'm going to redeploy this knight now, the knight from the c3 square over to f4. I don't think he'll be moving his pawns around the queen side, sorry, the king side too often. There we go, I'll threaten him there. He's deployed his bishop over to the g4 square looking to pin that knight, which he has done, but I can kick him fairly easily. Okay. Would have liked to keep that knight, but no matter. Retake with the bishop rather than the queen. I think I'm going to find my queen deployed to something like... actually, take that back. Alright, the idea would be to take that pawn. I'm attacking it 3 times, he's attacking it twice, but if I do, I may end up with a struggle to protect the H file. Play queen to d3. If I play queen to d3, I'm attacking his queen. He could certainly get me, but I could redeploy that knight then to d3. Really starting to run out of time here though. That could be a matter later in the game. Going to ignore that threat for the moment. this attack is starting to look a little bit more formidable. Ah, there we go. That takes some of the pressure off. I was glad that I could do something like that. And I may look to play... I'll tell you, I'll look to play the E-pawn up. If he misses a trick now, I may get a free pawn. Pawn on G6. Ooh, he doesn't. Okay. I'm going to deploy that knight backwards a bit. I'm starting to run out of time and it's getting a bit more urgent, but we'll see what happens. Take and retake. Really want to control this E file, but now I'm starting to block my own piece. This is not ideal. Okay, he's coming into the battle a little bit more now. This is not great. I'll kick that knight away, hopefully. Okay. I suspect he's going to take that knight. Sorry, take the bishop with that knight, and he has done. I'm going to be forced to retake, which is not great. Definitely under time pressure now. I do have the G6 pawn attacked, and it looks like I can sneak away into that corner there. I'm going to have to play very quickly. Really running out of time here. Going to take that. Hopefully I can get the queens off the board. If I can do that, I may have a little bit more luck getting back into the game. Definitely struggling now, not sure where to go next. Definitely going to try and redeploy that knight over to something like C5. If he plays B6, I'm not sure where to next. Okay, there we go. I've got some threats now on the D7 square with my rook, pardon me, my knight. I'm not sure what that's going to actually achieve at the moment. Okay, he's threatening me now. Not good. Possibly something like queen to G3. Not great now, but I've pinned that that knight there to the C7 square. Hopefully he takes, I can retake with that pawn, and then I'll be able to take that. Ooh, okay, dangerous. Great, that's a check. I can redeploy that knight then to F6. That's a fork. And it's a free piece on the C7 square. I may go for that free piece on the C7 square more than anything else, actually. Starting to feel quite threatened, just from the time pressure. Maybe should have used the queen to take on C7. I'm just not sure at this stage. He's left it. It's left it hanging. Okay. Now something. Ooh, pardon me. Excuse my language. I think that might be it. That might be over. That's it. Queen down to H1. Close. Oh well, that's the first loss of this channel, but no matter. Live and learn. Excuse the language in that clip. A lot to learn from that game. We'll run the analysis though. Okay, we're back with the analysis. Alright, starting with the accuracy scores up here in the top right, it looks like I played a reasonable game. No brilliant moves, a couple of best moves, some excellent ones. A lot of inaccuracies though, 6. My opponent got 13, but really not good enough. I want to improve, get that down from 6 to something like 3 I'd be happier with. And if you go further down, 1 mistake, maybe I can live with that, but the blunders, 5 blunders, that is a hell of a lot. My opponent had less accuracy than me, less brilliant moves, but less blunders, and really that's what gave the game away. If you can see the graph just below here, yeah, you'll see it was a bit up and down. Had some opportunities for wins. Just here, it was only early in the game, and I was up 4.6 centre pawns. Later, I definitely was in the lead. I missed an attack here through the end, and as soon as I retook that knight, which I had to do, I felt I had to do it. It was a hanging piece, I thought, but yeah, that's the end of it. That's lost. I can see now that that checkmate is too threatening. Okay, all right. Well, you live and learn. So a couple of pins, relative pins and absolute pins, as well as the bishop pair. These were the key lessons that chess.com's personalised training is suggesting for me. Alrighty. Well, hopefully you've learned from my mistakes and you won't have to make mistakes like those in your games. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.